Hi everyone, it's Michelle at Divine's Purpose. If you are new, welcome. If you're returning, what is poppin'? Today I had a cancellation, so I had some time and I was led to do a Divine Masculine update. And using the Oceanic Tarot, the Two of Cups popped out. And what I'm hearing for you, Divine Masculines, is what are your true feelings about partnership? What are your true feelings about your divine counterpart? And are you familiar with the Holy Grail and your journey? So very deep questions just to open up the read. I know that Divine Masculines are really being awakened right now. A lot of their spiritual eyes are opening. A lot of you are having visions. A lot of you are having past life gifts being presented to you due to the work you have been doing. So congratulations, and I can say that very strongly as I know that my twin is experiencing it. So it's very beautiful. I love when I get updates with my twin because I know he's just as powerful as the information that I receive. So thank you to him. And then also obviously Divine Masculines, you know, I really want to step in to tell you guys what the energy is coming forward for you. And right away I have surrender to the divine. This couldn't be perfect. I feel like a lot of you are flowing. A lot of you are actually surrendering finally to the divine. And I say it in that way because there's been a lot of delays for Divine Masculines. There's been a lot of stagnant energy, and there's also been a lot of wish fulfillments that Divine Masculines you've had, but it's actually been transferred to your divine counterpart. And that's for specific reasons. That doesn't resonate with everybody, but some of you will understand that when you went into a physical separation with your divine counterpart, or you haven't met your divine counterpart, a lot of the energy was transferred over to your partner due to karmic cycles and experiences that you had to go through for your journey, okay? So I'm just gonna go like this and see what comes through when we have this. So listen, surrender to the divine. What do you feel about this Two of Cups? Right away I'm picking up Nine of Swords. This is anxiety. Okay, so the reasoning why some of you are receiving anxiety is because you're also getting the King of Swords. It says on this deck, which is the Oceanic, and this is the Moonology cards, by the way, that this is about ambition. The King of Swords is the king that has clarity, has the communication, but he also has the ambition to bring this sword forward. Now, the thing is here with the Nine of Swords, a lot of you are receiving a lot of energies that are coming to an end, is what I'm picking up. In traditional tarot, the Nine of Swords is like the guy sitting up on his bed trying to fight off a demon. So the nightmares, the ego, the fear, and that's what the anxiety is. So if you are experiencing anxiety and you just have this craving for like surrender to the divine, harmony, peace, love, abundance, prosperity, it's because there's a cycle here that you are trying to close out at this time, but it does come in the motion of really understanding who you are, which I'm picking up right now. You are receiving this. So the Two of Cups, let me see what we have for this. I have the deck here. I'm just going to do a quick little shuffle and see what comes out. But yeah, I'm being led to ask you, what do you feel about this partnership? What do you feel that God has gave you an exact replica of the cup that has been sitting here the entire time waiting for you to understand about it? But not only that, understand that this is actually a divine counterpart. This is a divine relationship. This is divine partnership, but really this is about your soul's mission here. And the cup, which always represents to me the Holy Grail, and there's a lot of depth with this energy with the Holy Grail. Right when I looked up it was 444, beautiful masculine foundations. It's new, understanding that you are stepping into rebuilding this foundation and understanding that you actually have a mirror that is meant for you. And the more and more you fight it, the more and more anxiety may occur. Now, I want to clarify this energy. Of course, my throat chakra is acting up, and it's the King of Cups. So the King of Cups is the water energy. It's also understanding, it says understanding his emotions, mastering his emotions. So here he is again holding the Holy Grail. So it's really beautiful because I feel like that you have been really trying to surrender what you need to surrender to the divine to really get this cup. And it starts with yourself. This has nothing to do with your counterpart. Please understand, this is not a codependency. This is understanding that you guys are mirroring each other because God has placed both of you here for this exact moment of the Great Awakening to do something great. But there was a lot of healing that had to be done. And I feel like at this moment you have done your work, Divine Masculine, and you are coming into understanding what is meant to occur. We have the Empress. See what I mean? And the Empress is your divine counterpart. And it's also understanding that you too are an Empress. You too have that divine feminine energy within you. This is the abundance that I'm talking about. You know, there's something here that has to do with abundance and prosperity, but this has to be with your divine counterpart, the Empress. What does she hold here? She holds a very magical key. She holds a very magical torch, which helps a lot more healing, a lot more maternal love. And also I feel like there's a lot of growth in regards to what she can teach you. Very beautiful. So the King of Swords is matched up with the Eight of Wands, which I'm not surprised about. The Eight of Wands is all about communication and travel. So the King of Swords is someone who's bringing clarity and truth, and this is clarified by the Eight of Wands. Therefore, there is physical action being led right now to travel forward, to go ahead and communicate. Or if this is not your story yet, what I'm picking up too is that you are getting led right now through this abundant energy from the Empress to really receive messages from the higher ups, okay? Which is really beautiful. On the bottom of the deck is the Ten of Swords. So this is the endings, my love. This is the endings, the 9 to the 10. And the 10 is a brand new beginning, and it says endings on here. This is your ending. This is the final straw. And look, to finish off the read, you have the Three of Cups reunion. So, you know, it's beautiful because someone who's a twin flame myself, I have really fully surrendered to the divine. I don't expect anything from my twin. I only expect him to really also mirror this, surrender to the divine, and really trust and learn. And obviously when it's meant to be, when we can have this reunion in just communication alone, that would be amazing, just so we can clarify the energies that are coming in right now as a collective. Because you guys know, you know, no one truly can really speak your tongue unless it's your divine counterpart, because they know what's happening. And if you go out to anybody else, they can't really understand you, or they can't really reach the depths of the ocean as much as your divine counterpart can. And I truly feel to the divine masculines right now who are resonating with this reading and doing the work, I feel like reunions are about to happen. And I told you this before, if you follow me on Instagram as well at Divine's Purpose. If you don't, please do. There are going to be a lot of reunions in this last part of this year, and also coming into 21 to 22. So 2022, excuse me, 2021, 2022. Those numbers may resonate for you for something as well. Anyhow, so please understand that this is all have taken time, and this is all a part of our divine's purpose and our higher mission here. But the thing is, there was a lot of healing, especially through the emotional body. There was a lot of inner child healing that started off a lot of different types of shadow aspects of thyself. And I love to see that surrender to the divine is here, because that's probably the biggest key anybody can actually move towards, when you really feel like you're hopeless, okay? You have to trust, you have to believe, and you have to understand that there are so many other things going on behind the scenes. I'm being led to pull this card here to see what the future energy holds for whoever this is. Guys, come on. Communication is key, the new moon in Gemini. Wow. So for this specific group of people that I'm channeling for, the throat chakra is crazy. Communication is coming. The new moon in Gemini is the twin flame sign. Geminis are the twins, they're the lovers. And if you allow it to happen, then it will occur. The thing is though, Divine Masculines, I'm going to keep it real with you. This is something that you might have to take action on. So when we say surrender to the divine, it doesn't mean just wait and twiddle your thumbs. It means surrender to the divine in regards to this ending, to the anxiety, to your mission. Like, have trust, but it doesn't mean that you're just going to sit around and do nothing. That's one of the biggest questions I get all the time when it comes to this journey. And it doesn't matter if you're on the twin flame journey or if you're just on the journey of ascension. You know, to surrender to the divine is a beautiful gift. It's in regards to having faith, trust, and really knowing who you are, understanding that you are divinely protected. It doesn't mean that you surrender to every aspect of your life. Like, you know, like, oh, well, you know, I don't want to go to work today, so I'll surrender to the divine, and hopefully, you know, I'll still have my job tomorrow. It just doesn't make any logical sense. You're still a spiritual being living a human experience, therefore Divine Masculines, you know, with the King of Swords, with these 8 of Wands here, and obviously understanding that the King of Cups are also on the table here with the Empress in the middle. Guys, this is big energy. This is pure divine counterparts. Like, I can't, it starts with the 2 of Cups, the Empress, the King of Cups, the King of Swords, and then obviously the twin card here was centered into the divine with the reunion card. I'm telling you right now, whoever this resonates for, you have to take the action forward to make this happen. And once you do, once you take the action of understanding what you truly desire in your life and how you go about communicating for your higher purpose, that's when you surrender it to the divine and allow things to unfold when you're in this communication, because communication is key at this time. So beautiful. If this resonates with you, please press like, please share, obviously subscribe if you are led. Divine Feminines, if you're cross-watching, 2 messages here. This can be the masculine within you, you know, the masculine in you understanding this, excuse me, and also healing the masculine child and the inner child within you. That's what I'm picking up. And if you are part of a counterpart like myself and you understand the twin flame journey, it takes time, and understand that you also have to surrender to the divine and just mirror it, then mirror it, and be led how you are led, guys. This is a journey that's very sacred. There's a lot of layers to this journey. It's never easy. However, there are 2 cups for a reason. And I'll finish with this. Even when I opened up asking these questions, I'm going to finish up with this. This is a divine mission. Remember who you are. Remember why you're here. Each individual has to have this cup mirrored with the cup full of love, of understanding, of knowledge, of clarity, of faith, of trust, so we can bring in this 3rd cup and have the proper conversation that is needed to complete the end of any cycles that are pondering through the motion of karmic cycles, okay? All right, I'll leave it there. Many blessings to you in your journey.